Alrighty, I am back again with another update on my Lightning Trap Saboteur in Hardcore Solo Southbound Ultimatum League. Now, I've made a few changes to this character. I talked about the wand yesterday. The only piece of gear that I've changed was the heavy belt that had the reduced flash charges used on it. I slapped that with the Chaos Resistance Essence and put it on. So that's where this sits. It hit the high life and mana on the first try, so that's where I put that. And then I just recently replaced these boots. Had a double T1 life roll with cold res, which is the resistance that I was lacking. And then I crafted movement speed. Everything else is still the same. Still no 5-link from a harvest. So I'm still rocking the 4-link Lionized Vision. Looking at my passive tree, I have changed some things. So I pulled out of Wind Dancer. Like I had Wind Dancer and I had all of the thick skin wheel. And I've calculated that the points needed to travel down here for Tireless and get the jewel socket would cover the strength issues that I was having, so I could get rid of the strength node. And then on my trap damage jewel, I hit life and reduced mana cost of skill, so that's what got me thinking about this to help solve my mana issues that I've been having. So since I swapped my boots, I lost the 50% mana regeneration rate if I've used a spell recently, so I've lost that. So I'm still kind of having mana issues if I don't have Arcane Surge, which I have to use Orb of Storms for. So I think my next 2 points might go up here into Shaper for the 40% mana regeneration rate. And then I also have here a bunch more life regeneration accessible. And I felt a little bit more comfortable doing this because looking at my gear, this is ES, this is ES, this is ES, this is armor, this is armor. I don't have any evasion rating. So, in essence, I guess, like, Wind Dancer isn't causing any issues as far as evasion. So I'm taking less damage if I haven't been hit recently, which is really based on dodge. But since I cannot gain elusive on kill with traps, I'm not too heavily reliant on the dodge outside of when I press Vaal Grace. So I felt a little more comfortable dropping the Wind Dancer and going this route here. It wound up being more life overall than what I had down here. Now, I'm still taking a big penalty on the armor. Like, I have good armor on the boots, I have good armor on the chest, and I'm still only getting 11% physical damage reduction because it's being cut in half from acrobatics. So I'm still toying around in my mind of if I want to do something to, like, potentially move out of this, but I still don't see it at all. So that's where this currently sits here. Now I ran a bunch, like I leveled to 88, and I also ran a bunch of heists. I did hours of heists. And I leveled my Raider from 83 to 85. Didn't change anything, just ran heists. Pretty simple. But then something, I'll go back here. Something else happened. When I woke up today, I went to my stash. It opened up on this tab, I think, and I was really confused. So what has happened here is all of my heist stuff from the Gauntlet League got transferred back in. So that's really cool because I get my blueprints. Like this one's already revealed. So is this one right here? No. This one's already revealed as well. So is this one. Like, so that's really cool. So I'm probably going to wind up doing more heists today. But it's not only that. I got my mine back, which is really cool. Because I still hadn't touched Delve at all yet. So I'm really happy to have my mine back. I don't have to progress that from nothing. And I got Watchstones. So I've been recording my Atlas progression, or how not to progress your Atlas video, in little chunks and pieces. And today I just got like, okay, here's 4 additional Watchstones. Kind of throw a wrench in things. But I guess it seems like that it gave me the Watchstones for the corners that I already completed, so I have 2 Watchstones completed in all my corners now, because I guess I did them in a different order this time as when I did in the Gauntlet. So yeah, so now it's even more messed up than I was trying to make it. So yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of a journey in that regard. Now for the stuff to show off. So in my heists, the first thing I got was this Taste of Hate, which is like, ooh, that's really cool because that's kind of perfect for my Crossblades character. Like, absolutely huge. And then I also got an Unending Hunger from Heist as well. I got a Healthy Mind, which is awesome for Archmage build. So all really cool stuff there. I got a really nice Fizz Ring. Open Suffix. T1 Life, T1 Fizz. Decent accuracy. Huge ring. Like, even though it's a gold ring, I'm fine with that. Like, this is nuts. I got 2 Esha's Breachstones from Ultimatum. I got a Reduced Reservation Jewel from Heist. And I'm going to try and play with this today. I got this Amber Amulet that has Fractured 21 all attributes, which I imagine just, well, this has int on it. Let me play around here. If I scour this, no, it does not cover my int, but we can work with that. So I'll play around with trying to get this to something usable eventually, and then I'm like, might feel more comfortable going for an anoint on stuff. I haven't gotten too much in the terms of oils, big ones. Could run these T1 blighted maps as well. But I also changed my anoint here to 20% Warcry speed. I've noticed when running ultimatums, like, the Warcry was slowing me down. So I felt like speeding that up was probably one of my smartest things I could do. But since I've pushed over here, I also have easy access to, that's all recovery rate, but a bunch of Warcry speed fairly close by, with also more life. I can get a Revering Stance to avoid being stunned, just nix evasion altogether, which I think I might be fine with that, because I'm really just relying on the dodge as far as avoidance goes. If we look here, yeah, I've got 11% physical damage reduction, only 9% evasion, and I'm not using a Jade Flask. So yeah, it's just really all dodge. What else we got here? I got this Reckless Ambition card from my stacked decks. I already flipped all those, and then I got a Void. I'll turn that in a second. This helmet is massive armor helmet with intelligence on it. I can craft life on this. Of course, it's got fire res on it. Like, I've been like over capped on fire res ridiculously, like, the entire time on this character. So seems like I'm getting fire res everywhere. So eventually we'll have to do something with that. I got a Archon shield that has really nice suffixes. It has T1 cast speed and T1 spell block with decent fire res. So this is going to be saved for harvests. If I get any reroll prefixes, that's going to be used on this Archon kite shield. And then I got a 5-link astral plate. Only item level 67 though, so I don't know. I could do something with that. Now for the fun stuff. In the one single blueprint that I had, I found the shield I've never seen before. It's called Shatter Shard. What this shield does is triggers Shatter Shield when you block. Now, if you don't know what that is, you're not alone. And it also gives you a decent amount of life and chance to block. So if I throw this shield on, we can open this up and see what Shatter Shield does. Okay, when your shield shatters, it does base spell damage, that's physical, per 1% shield quality, and grants you additional spell physical damage per 1% shield quality. So, but it also has a catch that when you block, you can no longer block. And will gain no defenses from your shield, but your spells deal added physical damage. So if I get a Hillock Benchcraft from Betrayal, I will quality this up, and I will begin like trying to think of how to utilize this in some kind of effective manner, because the amount of spell damage you get off this can be insane. So I think that's I'm definitely going to play around with that at some point, but some theory crafting will have to be done beforehand. Interesting stuff there. Alright, the idea is to get a 28% quality, so it adds 280 to whatever 28 times 16 is. Flat physical damage to spells. Seems pretty nice. Not gonna lie. And then there's the dagger. This dagger also came from the Armaments Heist, +1 lightning spell skill gems, big spell damage, and cold damage to spells. The only thing it's missing is suffixes. Now, this doesn't have as high intelligence requirement, and of course I just screwed this up again by equipping it. Because, yep. The wand has oh wow. Made a big mess here. The wand has the intelligence to cover equipping it, so I can put it back. So, effectively, this, as it is, does almost the exact same amount of damage as the wand. Well, I think is, though, that it's missing a suffix critical strike chance for spells, and I don't need the cast speed, technically, from the current wand, because I'm not using it for the traps at all. So I could save that for a different character, potentially. Now, the issue is, I do not have the ability to craft crit chance to spells. So I'm going to need to run a dungeon or a port map in order to get the criticals craft, because the one I got from the incursion I did not give me what I needed. Let me turn this in. Rerolled scrolls yesterday, Hunter today. Nope, 5 chaos though. I'll take that. So yeah, this wand, once I can get spell crit on this, or I can reroll suffixes with harvest, that is what I'm going to use here. And then I'm going to run this port, I think. If this takes 3 watch, I think it's only going to take 2 watchstones. Yeah. It's up here. Oh, okay, wherever port is, I'm going to run that and get the craft. And continue trying to progress this Atlas. But I also got all my master missions back, so now I've got 32 June missions, and I can go ham on getting all my unveils and start farming scarabs and stuff. So there's the update for today. The updated path of building will be in the description, and thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.